Hello, YouTube. It is Damien. It is the Rise of a Nation. It is episode 134. Today, we face one of our toughest assignments in the history of all our Champions League group stage draws. We have a City doubleheader to put ourselves in a position to either shock the world and top the group, to be in a position to still finish second, or lose both and be in a position where it will all come down to one 90-minute game against Leipzig at home to see if we'll make it out the group. We've been on a bit of a run of form since then. We were in a bit of a tricky period. After Mould, we found some goals, which is good. More importantly, Mikel Wirtz has given us something to think about. If you come into the form, he scored a hat-trick and won, and we think that he could have been the guy to start here. However, Ovando, in the last game, came off the bench in what is perceived as a big game because it's first versus second, and he thrives on him, and he scored a goal against Midtjylland off the bench, and he looked good too. Thrives on big games. We've brought him in for the reason that he is a big game player. They don't come as big as Manchester City in the Champions Leagues. The Champions League hits different in this save. I say it all the time. It's not unlike any save I've done. Iceland was similar. All the season points to that because you're going to probably win everything else. That is just, you just sim and play for Champions League games. In, context, I've been live for, let's just find out how long I've been live for. I've been live for 8 hours and 36 minutes to get to this point. 8 hours and 36 minutes for my shot against what is perceived as one of the best teams in Europe. And it doesn't come any bigger than this. Manchester City, by the way, are in some sort of form. Just going to put it out there. I'm actually going to keep Wirtz as the super sub. Trusted Vando. Lars has been a little bit inconsistent, but is my best striker on paper, so I'm going to play him too. City, on the other hand, are top of the Premier League and haven't lost the game yet. So they're only drawn twice to Arsenal and Leicester, and they've won 7, including beating Liverpool, Chelsea, and United. So, time to get worried about how strong they are. However, Leipzig didn't lose a game, and we beat them. Who knows what we can do? The big question is this. Who plays at left back? Sevenson's injured. He's coming back from a pulled hamstring. He's been out for about the last 4 weeks or so. I don't think you can throw an underdone Sevenson at left back for a big game. We have got our Kotra, the one kid that could play there. He's been very good. He's been playing a lot in the league. He's been playing very well, which is great. Ibe, everyone forgets, is also quite natural as a wing-back on defend or attack on the left-hand side and is a very good footballer. We got Nelio, the new signing, who's been fantastic, by the way. Been averaged 7.4 in 5 games. Played well in the one Champions League game he did. Kept a clean sheet against Mould. He is your different type of centre-back. He's like, you just set him there and just tell him, sit there, don't do nothing, and stomp on everyone that comes there. As soon as any winger comes in, just break a leg. Break his leg. Just see you later. Do him. Or you go and you put in Hellion, who will start this game no matter what, at right back, left back, at left back, knowing that he can do a job out there. I think we're going to go Ibe, and we're going to go Hellion, and we're going to go like that. We're going to keep on wing-backs on attack to start, and if we go behind, we go behind. But if this game gets to about like half-time, 0-0, whatever, wing-backs on defend, you sit behind the ball, let Jose, Jefferson, Ronald, Orbres, the likes of Campos and Ismail, who's now being tutored as a wonder kid with his development here, the Australian, to go do the job. In this episode, we will be giving you City home and away, and then depending on what needs to be done in the next couple of games, you probably will see the Leipzig game as well. In terms of how it's going to work out, we've actually get Leipzig before we play Mould. Mould should be an easy win. Should be. It should have been an easy win. We only won 2-1 last time out, so who knows. But Leipzig at home, we could also give you that game there as well. It is massive. It is City. It is SFB. Down here in Denmark. I say it before. I'm going to say it again. This is Denmark, baby. We don't like losing at home. We barely do. We've beaten Barca at home. We've drawn the Barca at home. We've beaten Juve at home. We've beaten Milan at home. We've beaten, we've beaten a lot of powerhouses at home. I think we've beaten Bayern at home. We've beat some big teams at home. In goals is Abad, who's just signed a new contract. Same with Agildo, by the way, as well. Abad, a sensation. A guy that could, on the right day, make 30 saves plus in this game. Hellion, against his former club, we brought him in for one reason, the Champions League, and he is Agildo and Bloom together with Ibe playing as the makeshift left back. He's actually very natural in there as well from the days we used to play with the 4-3-1-2 as the inverted wing backs. Jefferson's been in fine form. Ronald, this is the reason we brought you in. Orbres has the potential to pick the lock with Jose Ramiu and the other winger as well. We then have Lars and Ovando up top. Ovando, this is your moment. The 31-year-old's been brought in for one reason. Big games of football. And this is it. Here we go. 8 hours and 40 minutes for this shot at Manchester City. And here we go. The nerves kick in. The nerves kick in. JS reckons we win 4-3. Dimson reckons we win 3-1. Berger reckons we win 2-1. Sir Blob reckons we draw 3-all. I am going to predict that we lose 2-1 in an absolute thriller, but City are too strong for us, and we will lose in England as well, and make things very interesting in this episode. I hope I'm wrong. Here we go. We're going to have a look at this City side. I already know some players out there. Calvo scored both last game out, by the way, for City against Leipzig. He looks fantastic for 74 million. Thomas in goals, very good keeper. The Finnish guy pretty much knows what he's doing. Yakubu, what a name. I love Yakubu. But yeah, great fullback. You got Rosic at the back, German international. Stoll, an absolute powerhouse at the back. The Argentinian, 92 caps. He's going to get 100 caps for Argentina. Look how good he is at 6'6". Absolute monster. Don't expect to win any headers in the box. Mbalo out left back is an absolute elite fullback. He is so well-rounded, being capped at a very young age, obviously, as well. The Romanian international, a very elite midfielder with 20 stamina. This guy's going to be able to run rings all day. And Pedri, at 31, is an absolute legend of Football Manager saves. We do have, obviously, Donald Gromley, the wonder kid, the 20-year-old Irishman, looks sensational. And we got Lucci out there too. We've really looked at Calvo, and they have got Marcos Aurelio, the striker from Brazil, who is so well-rounded and so good at what he does, he could score at any given moment. On the bench, they got Damien Peter, great name, mate. Sadden, the wonder kid, I'm going to give that a scout, the Brazilian, but he looks fantastic. They got Magno, a right winger from Brazil that can change the game because of the pace. Harry Armstrong, a 21-year-old regen that looks really good. Anderson on the bench, he's a very good centre-back too. Pretty good right-back. We actually would mind Luca playing against us. We could probably get at Lucas slightly, and Lucas is a winger on the left-hand side, and judging by the current ability of him, he's the worst player on the team, and if that's the worst player on the team, yeah, as Sir Bob said, the team's mad. They are mad. It's Manchester City. How they have not won the Premier League and the Champions League in this save for many a year is ridiculous. And they never seem to do well in the Champions League. Hopefully that continues. But this is Denmark, baby. We love a challenge like this, and hopefully we can do it. And hopefully we can go out there as well. Apparently Lars has been in recently good form. I don't think he's been great, but not bad. There is your SFB legends to go out there and hopefully do a job. We need a big performance from Ronald. Don't mind you getting sent off again today, mate, if it means getting a point or two. In the end, that is a fantastic team. It's a 4-3-3 versus the 4-4-2. I don't mind that personally. I don't mind that they're playing 4-3-3 against me. Both others are obviously on 0 points. I expect Leipzig to beat Mold home and away and go to 6 points. It's all about if we can find a point here in England. If we can find a point in England or here in Denmark. And away we go. The longer this stays at 0-0, the better it is for us. City dominating the ball from the first few minutes. I expect in this 4-3-3 they're going to keep it and move it. And it's going to be about how can we go on the break, and we can. Early throw in though, Hillian, Jose Ramiund, can he find a ball in? Orbrecht now, gets in the box, down he goes. Referee says nothing untoward, it was never a penalty anyway. Aguildo gets on it. We've penned him in here a little bit. Good ball, Aguildo. Goes on a run, that's not a good ball, and here they come. And saying that, they've given it right back to us. Lucky, City don't usually do that. Sander Bloom finds Ronald, Orbrecht, turns, runs, Evando, steps on it, back to Aguildo. We need an out ball really because they've got their shape now and now they're settled. Good ball out to Jefferson, run at him. Takes him down the line, falls to Ibe, comes inside, what he's natural at. Ball over the top, Evando! Oh, what a save. The Finnish Latin has just made an outstanding save, smothered it as Evando hit it. And it's 0-0. And I tell you what, all of a sudden, we've come out the play and we're dominating City all of a sudden. Massive this. Rodzi, by the way, he just said we're going to win 1-0. Not bad prediction. We're actually dominating City. Can we find a chance before half-time here? What a half. Only one rule. Oh, here we go. We've been the better team here. Jefferson, Lars, ball in, Ronald. You know how to hit him. Orbrecht knows how to hit him. No room for the shot. Aguildo now. Good ball out to Jose Ramiund. Hillian's with you. Jose's ball in. Deflected. Vando's just fired wide. It's two massive moments for the new signing, and he's missed both. And it's 0-0, and we should be 1-0 up. That is outstanding, boys. What a half. Wirtz warm up. Vando's missed two big moments. And that's what we signed him for. And he's missed two massive ones. And saying that, at least he's doing something. Lars has not looked like doing anything at the minute. Time ticks, 60 minutes played. I'm going to make my first change. Evando's going to stay out there. He's looking promising. Mikel Wirtz, on you come. Big moments, call for big decisions. Lars, my star striker, off. Not good enough. City have only had one shot. Jefferson looking a little bit legless, but he's still out there. Hillian now. Ball in, blocked. Calvo, they can break his City. Ball down the line. They're looking for Gomez, Clemente. They found him, and we're down to 10 men. We're down to 10 men. We've dominated this game for 67 minutes. Have not scored a goal, and we're down for 10 men. Jose's off. Oh. Didn't need to. Evander off. Wirtz up top by himself. Ismail on the right. Stay on the same system. If anything, though, just don't commit forward. Wing back on defend. Wing back on defend. I've never got so many red cards in my life, and now we've got 2 in 3 group stage games. 70 minutes played. Time ticks. Yeah, get Campos on for some extra speed out wide. Why not? I expect City to score now. I really do. Edison, Armstrong now. Ball down. Ibe wins. Bloom. Ibe. Back to Abad. We still got numbers here. We can still play football. It's just going forward. We're not going to have much. Wirtz by himself. Ronald. Orbres. Ball looking for Wirtz. Ain't going to find him like that. And here comes City again. Ball down into Armstrong. I don't have a good feeling now. Well won. Ismail, Orbres. Why have you not gone forward there and then just punted back to him? Should have went forward with it, Orbres, man. Why are you going backwards forward and inviting pressure? Yakuba now down the line. Good tracking by Campos. Doesn't win it. Anderson now. Ball over the top. It's a ball and a half to Gromley. A bad's beat. It's 1-0. Really, man? Really? We've already made 3 changes too. Campos there. Do that. Do that. Do that. Just dominated City for fucking 60 minutes, and then Jose Ramiun gets himself sent off. Stupid idiot. Got to go for it now with 10 men. Stupid idiot. Didn't need to. City have had 2 chances and scored 1. Highlight here. We've thrown the kitchen sink at it. Confretti goes long. Can we win here? We don't. Do we? Ismail, well done. Orbres now. Ismail. Hillian. Ball to Ismail. We need a run from someone. Numbers in the box here, Ismail. Cuts it. Ibe. Not known for his scoring ability. Ismail. Hit it, the Australian! Part of the bus. Part of the bus. Part of the bus. Part of the bus. Park that bus. Do we park the bus? I think we go to that. Box to box. I feel like if we park the bus, we invite City on. We're still parking it, but we're going to go to cautious. Bit more direct. Waste times often. Don't play out. Don't work the ball. Play for a set piece. Run at the defence a little bit more as well. Drop the line off. Do not prevent short distribution. Drop us off a little bit as well. Don't use it offside. Ismail, you legend. Bang. What a goal that could be in the context of this season. All right. We've dropped the lines off. I don't care if he gets sent off now, Ronald. This is the time you commit. We get lucky. Ismail, Ibe. Ball in, tackled. He was looking for Orbres top of the box. Keeper committed one way and then got done. Imagine we just finished a chance today, hey? Someone want to be a hero for us? Oh, don't you dare do it from a set piece, man. Back stick, headed. Oh, they put it wide. Ball goes out of play. Time ticks. 90 minutes. City don't deserve a win. We deserve something, a bad. Out to Hillian. Someone make a run. Gildo looks for Wirtz. Doesn't win it. Falls to Calvo. If they score, I'm going to be livid. I will be so livid if they score. Armstrong. Bloom, what a tackle. Falls back to him. Of course it does. Ball through. I've been absolutely FM by City. Absolutely FM by City. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, man. Fuck yourself. They scored 93rd minute. They had 3 shots on target, scored 2. Are you serious, man? How's it bad not come and got that as well? World-class goalkeeper. In the end, we got ourselves to blame. 67 minutes of domination. Evander's missed 2 massive chances. That's his last straw for me. Big game player, big game, didn't score. And then we went down to 10 men. We found a way to get back into it. The only thing I could say is we can go very defensive. Only thing is, we know historically, every time I've gone very defensive, we conceded late, inviting pressure on. Doesn't matter what you do, you just seem to concede 94th minute plus against big teams. They have been ridiculously lucky. I don't know how they've done that, City. We've dominated City from start to finish. If we had 11 men on the park, we would have won that game. That's the difference between us winning a Champions League and not this season. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. Wow. Would have been a big point. Now it's all going to come down there. Absolutely ridiculously lucky. Pep, you've been fucking disgusting, man. Yeah, we did do ourselves proud. It is stupid that we have lost that game so late. Just slated Jose in that. Idiot. Would fine him again, to be fair. Ridiculous, that. Oh, my days. How have we done that, man? How lucky is that? Football Manager always finds a way to find City to win. Doesn't it? Leipzig beat Mold 2-0. There's the difference, boys. We go out of the Champions League in the group stage, there it is. 67 minutes of domination against City, you didn't win. Just want to see if Guardiola says anything. It doesn't. All right. I'll see you next time, boys, which will be for City round 2. See you then. Just ridiculous. Welcome back, YouTube. Time for game number 2 against Manchester City. If we can play the same way we played the first game, without the red card, and the same first 60 minutes and take our chances, we can beat City in England. Just that City in England is going to be a lot different than City playing in Denmark. We really should have got a point. If not, probably a win against City first time round. And that says a lot. In terms of the group, obviously, if we just recap it quickly and I get my face out the way, and we do that and click away from here. Leipzig did beat Mold 2-0, put some 3 points behind us. As it would stand, if they won and we lost, it would come down to goal difference. And then, obviously, it would come back down to results against teams next time out. Because we drew to Leipzig 1-1, I don't know if... no, we won 1-0, sorry. Because we drew to Leipzig 1-0, we would be ahead, which would mean a draw or a win for us, obviously, in the second leg would put us... Or the second game, match day 4, would put us in position to get out the group, knowing that we're probably going to beat Mold on the final day. We do know, however, a point or a win here against City. All things on the table, who knows? A win here against City would be massive in terms of topping the group. But don't count your chickens. I don't know if that's really going to happen. In terms of the team, we have gone pretty gutsy with the team. Hillian's come back in as he should. Gildo and Bloom together have been the most outstanding partners since Severson came back from injury and then fractured a cheekbone in training. So everyone likes to injure everybody. And so he's not fit. Make it even worse, our Kotra then also got injured in the same training session. He's out for the next 2 to 5 weeks. So things are not going to be overly great there. In the end, though, Severson, I'm going to risk In like on the first leg, I thought we didn't need to because it was a hamstring issue. Here he's playing with protective equipment. Going to risk him. Nelio, Sheng can both come in at left back. So can Ibe. He's also on the bench as well. Somariva could start. I'm not going to start him here. I'm going to keep the same midfield that played against City. One big change though, Evando, no real faith. He did score in his last league game off the bench. Lars scored a hat-trick. Wirtz, however, goal-scoring form, banging him in at the minute. He's going to start alongside Lars as well, and hopefully he will do the job. Abad, Hillian, Gildo, Bloom, Sevenson, Jefferson, Ronald, Orbres, Campos, Lars, and Wirtz. This is a massive game, boys. For those in the stream, let's get into Rocket League with a big win here. Here we go. Can we do it? And hopefully we will be A-OK. It's City. It's SFB. It is a massive game. And hopefully we can do this. They've lined up the same. Yeah, they've lined up the exact same that beat us last time out. Wow, here we go. Great opportunity. Off we go. Into the tactical stream. Opposition. Ask the assistant. And away we go. It's been 10 hours to get to this point. We got absolutely FM by City first time out. Can we do a difference? Abad is the main man today, of course. Let's see how we good. Things happen, and hopefully we'll be okay. It's the same City side. Exactly the same. I think Marcos, yeah, well, he's the Brazilian, yeah, Calvo, that, Pedri, yeah. It's the same City side that we had to play first leg. And I tell you what, here we go. So Blob just won 2-0, and hopefully we'll be all right. And hopefully we can win this game to get in the Rocket League with some form. For those on the YouTube, obviously, we are streaming Rocket League as well. Always recommend the links down below. We've been streaming this game for 10 hours. We're going to play the Rocket League tournament on stream. And here we are. We're not good at Rocket League, by the way. Anyhow, big game this. I expect City to be a lot different in England. We really should have taken our chances over in Denmark when we should. And City dominating the ball. Like I said, though, in the first leg, it does allow us the break. City with a highlight, though. Campos heads away. He's playing, obviously, for Jose. And Adelaide, who had a pretty okay day first time out. Albrecht hounds him like a hound dog, just doesn't win it. Pedri, Calvo now. Pedri facing forward. That's not what you want to see. Hopefully he shoots from there. He does, and straight at a bad. That's fine. If he shoots from there, that's okay, until he bangs it in top bin, of course. But that's okay. A point here would be massive. Oh, and that a point against Leipzig would be huge too. Anyway, and Barlow goes out there. Jefferson wins but doesn't fall to anyone. Albrecht wins that back. Ronald now looks for Wirtz in the channel. He's quick. Doesn't get on it, but falls to Campos. Big runs here. Lars, big moment. Chips the keeper. Oh, he's hit the bar. It's just like the first leg all over again. Oh, my. What a bit of world-class play from Lars. And unfortunately, he's hit the bar and come out. And just like the first leg, we missed a couple of big chances. Another one goes begging there. It's still 0-0 against City. Different game though, City dominating. Unlike where in Denmark, we dominated them. And you do feel like City are going to score eventually. Yakubu, Pedri now, getting on the ball. Lucci, can we win a tackle? We don't. Back to Adrelin. Ball over the top. Should be ours. You've got time, Sevenson. Find a pass. Jefferson, turn, run. Put Ronald under so much pressure. Bad pass, that. Back to Abad. Find a Gildo's feet. Well, he's locked long for Campos. Didn't like that at all. That was just never, we never got out, and here we go. We need to make a save, Abad. It does make a save, well done. Like, we had so many options. Like, Jefferson could have turned and ran and dragged it out of there. So we just kept playing into the press. Abad then went long instead of playing the centre back, and that's how you give away a chance. Just poor decision. Oh, my, bad. Good save again at the back stick. He's coming up clutch here, the world-class keeper in goals. At the moment, not too bad. Sevenson really struggling. Should be okay to make it to half-time. Abad now goes long, looking for Jefferson, doesn't find him. Sevenson doesn't win. It's going to be a last-minute chance for City, and it'll be typical City to score right on half-time. Calvo's in. Abad, I need you. Oh, Abad, what a save. Not a bad save, Abad. Not a bad save at all. Another massive save from the keeper in goals. Exactly different game, this. Basically, the first half we played against City at home. City have just played against us here in England. It's the exact same. In the end, thanks to our wonderful goalkeeper in net, who Barcelona desperately wanted, it is 0-0. I'm going to bring in Sheng in. He's a different type of centre-back, and I'm just going to get him in on a wing-back on defend and just tell him to sit there. I'm also going to get Hillian on a wing-back on defend and tell him to sit there for now as well. I'm going to start the second half. I'm going to reverse that around. It's not really happening out there, but at the minute, though, things are happening. There is a yellow card out there, and I do not want a red card. Campbell's not having the best of the minute. Ismail's going to come in. That's 2 changes early, but that doesn't matter. 60 minutes played. Jefferson now picked up a knock. That's fine. Free kick, though. Jefferson. Ball in, back stick. Boom! Oh, my God. You can't miss that against City. 6-yard out, header over the bar. We're going to be ruined to miss our chances again. Time ticks away. Jefferson looks pretty dead. That's okay, mate. Now Ronald looks dead. That's okay, mate. 72 minutes. Throw in now. Hillian throws. Wirtz gets the crowd going. Orbres. Ball in. Cleared away. We need to pick that one up. Ronald does. Jefferson. Can he turn? Oh, my God. Look at the space. Didn't want to play the Chineseman. Jefferson's ball in. Ismail scored again against City. We lead. We lead in England against City. Oh, my days. We lead in City against England. Jefferson on one leg, basically. What a ball. Ismail yet again off the bench. Proving to be Sobby-like. Bang. Time ticks away. A lot of tired legs out there. Somariva, you're a big boy. You're a big boy. On you come. Just got to have to tough it out, Jefferson. Somariva in for Ronald. Defensively minded midfielder. Should have probably taken off Orbres. We're going to stay on the same system. Because they're going to come out, we can play around him. Instead, he looks long for Wirtz. Finds Lars. Beats one. Lars needs options. Needs runners. Wirtz. Big moment. Tackle. Down he goes. Referee said nothing untoward. Ooh, would have loved to see that on VAR. Anyway, Ondral. Big chance for City on the re-break. And they've got options here. They've got options. Shot well wide. Well done, boys. Good shape. We went and parked the bus last time we conceded late. I'm going to stay on the same system here. Time ticks away. Come on, tick away. Come on! In Denmark, we got FM'd. We just FM'd City back. What we can do to you. A bad man in the match. I love you. You are my life. What a keeper. What a keeper. Absolutely lucky as anything. What a win. Unreal. Let's go. It could be one of the biggest away wins in our history. We beat City. We're on equal points with City. Results against teams, I think, are even. But wow. What a performance from the boys. What a performance from the boys. That is massive. And that puts us in a position where as long as we get a point against Leipzig next game out, we are through the group, ladies and gentlemen. We are through the group. We're more than likely through the group anyway, because you would imagine City are going to beat Leipzig final day and we beat Mold. That is massive. All things to play for in the group. We're on 9 points. City is on 9 points. Leipzig on 6. We absolutely dominated City first time out, and we got so unlucky with 10 men after getting a draw. That 93rd minute goal from City is the difference between us being top and second. Typical Football Manager, making sure City do well in the Champions League. In the end, though, even Football Manager couldn't stop us. We came back, showed our character, and against City in England, we won 1-0 in a game that we have to thank this boy here. Not a bad little goalkeeper is the boy called Pale Abad. What a little freak you are, my boy. Mwah. Better than Munizaga? I say so. I'm going to see you for the Leipzig game. I feel like I have to give you that with everything going on. Do I? Yeah. I feel like I have to give you the Leipzig game, and then obviously we will recap the last one too. 3 games in this episode. Sorry for it being long, but it is what it is. Anyhow, boys, I'll see you in a second for everyone on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. It'll be Leipzig. See you in a tick. Welcome back, YouTube, to episode 134. As you can see, it's a new day, it's a new outfit, and there is a new haircut as well. We are on stream, links down below, and we have a massive game versus Leipzig in Group G in the Champions League. You guys would have seen it just, like a click of your finger before, but for me in the stream, it's been a couple of days. So, as you can see, we are 3 points clear of Leipzig, knowing that a draw or a win would see us getting through the group stage because we can't be caught. More importantly, City played in the early game and they bloody scored 91st minute to get a win. If they just draw, we win. We would actually be top of the group going into the final game of the season, of the group stage, sorry, not season, to get through. There would have been absolutely probably FN. They probably deserved to win this game, let's be honest. But the fact that it took them to the 91st minute to score and this was the goal, bleh. it would have been nice that we just got through. In the end, it's a really nice, well-worked goal, but just hold on one time, Mould, for a point in the group. Puts all the pressure back on us. Maybe the pressure was there for City, knowing that they had to win to really be in a position to see what they could do. But hopefully, by winning here today, we can do what we can do. As you can see with the bench, I am going to get Ismaili back. He was suspended for the last game, and he is going to start over Jefferson, who is not pulled up fit. Apart from that, everybody else is kind of in a really good spot. Hillian's been our Champions League right back, as you can see in the Champions League, averaging a 7. I just feel like but the bigger games isn't the right back for us. I could have him on the bench as well. I'm not going to here. I do trust Shang or Nello. By the way, Shang has been absolutely outstanding for me. He's just a monster when watching him play. And yeah, look, it should be, hopefully, a day where we go out here and win here at home. Abad's in goals, Hillian, Agildo, Bloom, and Sevenson playing with that fractured jaw. Has got everything in protection, and he hasn't played in the last couple of games, so he can come out and play this game. That does make me want to put Ibe on the bench, and I've changed my mind again, just in case we need to throw in a more attacking left back option. Orbres in the middle with Ronald. Thank you very much.
I might go on with ham cheese.
No, that's all right. Just relax. It's all good. Everybody, exclamation mum and chat. Ronald in the middle there as well. Ismail coming in, obviously, because Jefferson has got a knock. He's been looking good. The kid is just so quick. He's like Sobby 2.0, exactly the sort of guy we want. We've gone Lars and Evander. I said I wouldn't play Evander in these big games because he just hasn't done it in the Champions League. As you can see here, 3 games, no goal, 6.7. But in the league, he has been banging him in. He just scored a hat-trick inside a half against Silkenborg, where we won 9-0. So I'm giving him another go. It's part of me saying I don't want this to fail. He's a big game player. I want him just to go out there and just prove me wrong and, go out there and win a game of football by himself, etc., etc. However, I just don't know if it's really ever going to come to fruition. Important to note, Campos could play up front really well, but I'm not done that yet. And there's nothing against Wirtz. He's been banging them in. He's having a pretty good year as well. He's not done anything wrong. I just think with the pace that Wirtz has, it's better for me. He's saying that he's declining. He declined so much, it makes no sense to me at all. I am going to get him to work back on his quickness now as well. Get that hopefully back up. He's got a bit more dynamism to him, so, he can break a line, he can get beyond, he can play it short, where Evando's just more you're giving him the ball, he's a clinical striker, he can beat a man when he wants to, but he's not the quickest anymore, where it's late, 20 minutes, teams don't want to face him because he's very rapid with his acceleration, and if his pace was still at 15, you could say he was pretty rapid overall. Anyway, it's a pretty good team, and I do think we have the beating of Leipzig. We know a point or a win would see us out the group. We know that if we lose, it will come down to the final day where we should beat Molde and need City to get a point at least against Leipzig. You know that if both of those things happen, we would be out the group. We also know that we lose today and Leipzig do beat City, we are out and into the Europa League, which there is some people that do remind me that isn't the worst thing. In terms of the team, it's very similar to the team we played. I think Wilson didn't play last game out. And they went with, was it Christopher? No, Christopher Albert's the wonder kid. No, I reckon that is the same team that went out. Unless Nedic started. No, he didn't. That is the same team. Unless the middle of the park's changed. No. I'm just trying to think if there's someone in here that started last time. I don't think so. We know Thomas is Thomas. We know Kemp and Yolo's unreal. Obviously, last time we played him, we got a goal, our backs up against the wall, 10 men, saw it out, 1-1-0, 8-9 yellow cards in that game, sending off to Ronald. Hopefully today we go out there, we don't do what we did against City, which was dominate and not score, but we dominate like we did against City here at home. This is Denmark, baby, and we go score and win as someone slams the door as I walked outside. So either I'm being too loud or the wind's taking that, and I'm hoping it is the latter because we've barely been live and it's too early in the night to have people being angry with me. Anyway, there is your charges there. Sevenson's come in and looked amazing, and Bad's pretty good, and Hillian has just been brought in for Champions League games because we can't trust Ibe defensively, which makes no sense because Ibe is a very good defensively right back, just, he hasn't done it. We know a win here today puts us equal with City, and with them having a harder draw, the finishing top isn't out of the realms of possibility. It is us in the white, in Denmark, here in Sevenborg, the famous SFB, as they now call us, and Leipzig in the blue, a team that still will have aspirations to win the Champions League if they could get out of the group. We need to start well, we need to start furious, we need to start fast, and it hasn't happened, but it's a highlight, and it's Lars, it's chipped. Orbres hit it. Oh my God, he did in the end straight at Kanenko. I wanted him to absolutely blast that first time on the volley. In the end, they played it out pretty quick and long towards, oh my, Bloom. A bad save me? Oh, you're a freak. Why has Bloom let that bounce? Yeah, AJ, another group of death. Every group we've had is a group of death. It seems like we've got a couple of the boys now doing Danish saves and they're in the Champions League, and it seems like they've copped bad groups as well. It might be an algorithm that Danish sides just cop it. It seems. Doesn't matter how good they are. We were a top seed as well, AJ. Anyway, good to see you in the chat. Phil, Zanoni. Zanoni? Is how we're going to pronounce that? Zanoni? Yeah, we'll go with that. They've been the better of the two teams. Olsen Logbert's in. Bad, I need you. Oh, bad, I love you. You are my life. He was outstanding. Man of the match at the he had against City where we beat him 1-0. And 20 minutes in has been all Leipzig here in Denmark, which is not like us. And it's been all a bad making saves. There's a ball over the top. He's not going to save that. And that is 1-0. We are just copping it here at the minute. And as it stands, Leipzig will come down to the final day with it in their hands. We could be staring the Europa League in our face when we play Mold, which is not good. Zanonini, Theo, and a great ball in. I don't know where Hillian was going, but he never pushed up, kept them all onside. And 21 minutes in, it has not been a great start. Sevenson, Ronald, on the ball, Lars, Free, Ismail, the Australian, cuts it, Evando. Oh my God. The guy can't buy a goal in the Champions League. The guy cannot buy a goal in the Champions League. Just scored a hat-trick, and here he is in the 6-yard box, missing again. Yeah, Thomas is the Danish striker. That is correct, AJ, from all those years ago. Anyway, Jose needs a runner. Wirtz warm up. If Evando's missing chances, we'll get him off. You got to play the ball, Joes. Come on, man. So many passes on, don't do anything, and then he wins it back. I take it all back if we score, buddy. Anyway, Ismail going on a run. The Australian, he's got pace. Ronaldo's into Ronald. Evando, you need to score. I bought you for one reason, to score in the Champions League, and all you do is miss 3 games in the UCL. This will be number 4, no goals. Every time I say I'm not playing him in the UCL, goes bangs in a hat-trick in the league and goes, play me, boss. All over him since the goal. Do you think we've scored? No. Same thing that happened against Manchester City. At least he's creating chances, but fuck me. Gotta bury, man. A guy of his quality, a guy that has been here and done it all, a guy that bloody goes and scores. I don't know why I'm here. A guy that goes in and scores. You know, he's got 11 and 13. There shouldn't be no problem with you finishing. You're a big game player. So the whole reason we brought you in was this. Very consistent. I tell you one thing. He has not been consistent in the Champions League. He's been very consistent at being shit. It just makes me think that in Denmark he's alright. Like I get that Denmark's different, but it's still the same chance that we're getting. We're getting the same amount of chances. Just bury, man. In the end, at halftime, it's 1-0 Leipzig. And we are staring defeat in the face. We've had 11 shots, 7 on target, dominating the game. We just can't score. It's been our problem this season. It's not usually our problem. Usually our problem is defensively. This season we can't score anyway. Evando holds it up, looks for Lars. He looked offside. In the end, no one's touched it. Ismail doesn't want to go for it and now presses Garcia. A bit late, mate, because he allowed him to turn and play. And they are free down this left-hand side. Olsen Lornberg, please don't get on that. He doesn't. Ismail now has options in the middle. Bloom just played it into a cul-de-sac, boys. He's now getting pressed. Ismail had to pump it. I don't know if Evando was onside or not. He beats one. Has the keeper to beat. Maybe all we have to do is moan and force it on him and let him know we're displeased and that we hate him. And in the end, he produces a moment where I don't know what it is with Evando. He scores the hard and misses the easy. He seems to do that in this league as well. In the end, beats a challenge, steps on it, and just pops it in bottom bin as coolly as you like. Can't score from 6 yards, can't finish a one-on-one where he runs in and can pick any corner. But when he has to beat a challenge and then hit it, he does it. And in the end, it's 1-1, and we're back into second in the group. A win would be massive here. Campos coming in for Jose. That is one change being made right now. And Lars is not having the best of game. Wirtz is a big game player. And Wirtz, the icon on the save, is coming in as well. And look, Wirtz, is there ever a time to buy us a goal? This would be it now. I am also going to go really aggressive. Ibe is a more attacking option at fullback. Get him in there. Left back bombing on as well. And hopefully we find a moment here. 80 minutes played. A goal against would be disastrous. A goal for would be marvellous. Albert now. Ball to Vinny Ailes. Vinny Ailes to Phil. Oh, he looked offside. He left it because he was offside. We got time. Play the keeper. Don't get caught here, please. Don't get caught here. That's actually not a bad ball. Vando knocks down. Wirtz doesn't get there. We do push you out. Hillian only heads it as far as them, and now we're in trouble. They've penned us in here. And saying that, that's a poor ball. A bad, you've got time. Play feet. That is playing feet. Never mind. Great kick, second line. Campbell's can run at people. He's quick. And here he goes. Beats one, beats two, beats three in the end. Straight at Konenko. It would have been a great wonder goal. In the end, it's still 0-0. Approaching full time. Is it going to be a last? Oh my God. Set piece. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh my God. A bad came. It hit the centre back. Fell to Lowenberg and he's missed from fucking 6 yards. Olsen Lowenberg missed an open goal in the 95th minute. We get a draw. Yet again, that's 2 times we've played now in Denmark. We played City and we played Leipzig, and both times we should have won. Against City, we lost in the 93rd minute. Here, Leipzig gets a massive chance in the 95th minute to resign us to a defeat here as well. I think we could take the positive out of Vando finally scored in the Champions League, A, and B, the positive is we played City and Leipzig and dominated both games at home. We just need a game at home to click. Usually, this is Denmark, baby. We don't lose. We always win in Denmark when we Champions League sides come here. This campaign, it's been our away form that's been really good in our home. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to episode 134. It is time to do the group stage draw. Before we do that, though, I do have to, A, click, not to the day, but click another hour to get through. B, been looking for a striker. I'm going to go as to why we've signed a striker. This isn't the guy that's going to be the end of the striking problem. It's just that Copenhagen, who are our rivals, only wanted 3 mil for this guy. Paid 3.6 all up front. 16 finishing, 15 composure. It's so hard to get really good Danish talent in. This guy obviously ticks all the boxes. I've got another young kid coming through my academy that looks really good as well. The 16-year-old Finn's been banging him in the under 19s. It's nice to actually have perceivably 4 strikers that are good enough to probably get you deep in Europe. You know, Wirtz and Lars, obviously. But if Matty Boll, the baller, and there's his nickname, the baller. There you go. Set that nickname. Bang. The baller. And Finn, who I will show you right now. I don't know if he's going to be my best player, Finn. Here, no, still Lasse Pedersen. I don't understand with his potential. He has been playing well for me, though. But Finn's been banging him in. His potential keeps switching, but as you can see, he looks good here, too, at 16. They're yet again the next Lars and Wirtz production. And all of a sudden, I know I'm looking for a striker, but we've got 4 potential Danes, which is really nice, and a Danish save could win me a World Cup. Well, World Cup, well, maybe, you never know if we go back to international football, but a Champions League. Anyway, we are going to continue on. Only reason why I wanted to highlight that is if we go by striker and thing, Lars in 6 Champions League games, 1 goal. Aver Wirtz in 5 Champions League games, 4 off the bench, 1 goal, which is a bit harsh on him. Maybe I should have given him a bit more time. Evander in the end has got 5 and 3. 2 of those, though, were against Mould on the final day, which I'm about to show you what happened there. But you won't believe me until you see it. And hopefully with me clicking forward, you are going to see it. We have been seeded for the draw. And you want to know what that means, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? In the Group G, on the final match day, we have Leipzig to thank as they beat City in Germany. And we came from behind to beat Mould to get through and, finished off the group. We have to thank Leipzig. They're absolutely FM City. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Love to see it. We are going to watch the goals because this game was important. I'm not going to watch my goals. We were 1-0 down and not looking great. I actually switched 4-2-3-1. And the 4-2-3-1 at 2-1 went out and blitzed, and we should have won by 7 or 8, only won by 4. I also switched 4-2-3-1 as Olsen scored a penalty. I also switched 4-2-3-1 just recently against Copenhagen, and we won 2 or 3-0 and absolutely dominated them. They scored from a corner, and then Leipzig came out on the break down the other end with Angus Schmid, who is a great player to Campagnolo, gets the ball back with a 1-2. Great touch, great finish, great goal. Good luck to you guys in the Europa League. I hope you do it. But we are seeded, ladies and gentlemen, and this save just depends on this. All right, important to note, Salzburg did top their group, which means someone big has missed it out here. All I can see is Barcelona and Liverpool, and I'm telling you right now, the way this is going, we're going to get Barcelona. Barcelona, Liverpool is the 2 teams we want to avoid. We can't get Copenhagen made it out the group. First time in our history, we've had another Danish side join us in the group stage knockout draw. Genk, I don't particularly want, but could get far out. Liverpool, Barca, PSG, and City down here. We can't get City. And Hertha Berlin and Napoli. We just want Genk. Genk is it. Who was in the group that had that had Salzburg in it, Genk, and Juve missed out altogether. Who's in PSG's group? Spurs topped the group with PSG. Interesting. And Dortmund topped the group. Dortmund didn't even make it out the group last year. Topped the group with Liverpool. Liverpool lost both games to Dortmund. Wow. Good luck us. We want Genk, and I don't think we're going to get him. Genk's first out. Look, please, SFB. Inter. Oh, no. No. Barcelona. If the game's lagged this much, I think we've got Barcelona. Yeah, there we go. How many times are we going to cop a Spanish giant in the first knockout stage of the Champions League? Yep. Standard. PSG Bayern, big game. City Dortmund, big game. Copenhagen got Madrid, good luck to you. Liverpool got Atletico. How many times are we going to get this mob, man? How many times have we got this mob? So last year we had him in the group. We lost to him 2-1 and 3-1. And I would love to see how many more times we played them over the years as well. Because I reckon we've had him in a knockout stage. We got absolutely blitzed, like first time in the Champions League as well. If we just go to my fixtures and filter by Champions Cup. So Barcelona there, we lost both games there. So that's 2 games against Barca, 2 losses. Now looking for Barca again. There we are. We had Barcelona in the group. We drew 2-2 and lost 3-2. So no wins from 4 games against Barca. That 2-2 was massive. Morton scoring 88th minute. We played unreal. We played out of our skin in that game, by memory. Yeah, it was a very even game. And even here, I think we started defensively and then moved into a 4-4-2 and came back. Well, no, we actually switched 4-2-3-1 on Barca, I think, in that game. So that's 4 games against Barca, have not won. And then our very first year, we beat Barca 1-0 at home. Christian Marquez, there we are. So what, we've played 6 games against Barcelona. We've won 1, lost 5, drawn 1. No, that's 7 games. So 2 games here. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, all right. 6 games. 1, lost, 4. That makes 5 and 1. Yeah, fuck. Why is it always Barca? Brigoni's here. Yep. It's the same Barca side that we basically played last year. At least we know about him. And look, if there's only one thing I'm going to say to you, this has been the first year I've been defensively very happy with my squad. If there's ever a time we go out there, we fucking do Barcelona in, this is the year. This is the year. We've got 82 million to spend, 80 million to spend. Maybe we go buy a big name striker. I think I may play 4-2-3-1 in the first tie of that. The only good thing for me, boys, is that we are away from home first, which means we've got to know exactly what we need to do. If we can get an away goal and can know that at home we have to go through it, at home we've got an away draw that was with goals or whatever, anything's possible. But look, backs up against the wall. We topped the group of death, and guess what? We got us Barcelona yet again. It is always great fun. I don't know what it is about Danish sides, but they always seem to get hard draws. The fact that Copenhagen, got Real Madrid kind of back that up. Anyway, from Damon and everybody else here, that is the end of episode 134. Next episode will be us, Barcelona, in a grudge match in the first knockout stage of the Champions League. If there's ever a year that we could do it over them, I think this is it, because defensively we're solid, and we do know how to score when we want, and the resurgence of the 4-2-3-1 may be imminent, and maybe that is just what is needed to spark history and do them over like we did in our first ever knockout game against Barcelona in the same round many moons ago. From Damo, everybody else here, links down below. I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.